Hi there, Addie. My name's Andrew, and I work here at IELTSpodcast.com with Ben and all of the others. I'll be the one correcting any essays you send in future, but thanks for getting in this trial correction on international marketing. We like students to complete these essays to test their topic-specific vocabulary on globalization. Not only is this the reason that IELTS exists, but it always appears on the exam, alongside other topics such as education, law, and technology. So what we like to do with these corrections is work through sentence by sentence and offer you some guidance towards producing good academic writing. But if you would like to receive significant improvements to your writing, it takes repeated corrections over time. Only in this way can you learn to spot your own mistakes and stop making them in the future. But first things first, let's start reading and see what we can do for you. So here I would say that we need to simplify this sentence slightly and just say, there have been heated debates as to whether marketing has negative impacts on a number of developing countries. Often enough, this trend has influenced the customs of many nations. Yet, there are those who contend that such development leads to progress within society. Unsurprisingly, this polemic issue has become rife. That's a great intro, but I think we need to make sure that we convey our ideas accurately before we try to use really academic language. You clearly do have a good grasp of academic English, but scale it down a bit, just a little bit. First and foremost, the advocacy of international marketing is deemed to be an effective way to ameliorate the living conditions of many developing countries. Living conditions. Consequently, the movement of sharing the same languages and values seems necessary. The movement towards a sharing of languages and values seems necessary. Hence, people eager to pursue common languages and similar missions for convenient communication wish to enhance their competitive power and create business opportunities. I would say it's the other way around. I would say that people who, I would say it's the international market, the prevalence of business conducted across borders motivates people to want to learn the single operating language of the world. English being flagged as sort of a functional world language because of its logical nature, has motivated people to want to participate in international markets. Now, a quick note for you that our paragraphs should have an introductory sentence where we raise the topic, a second sentence where we give some specifics about the topic and divulge our opinion or what we think, but we don't personalize, we don't say I believe in body paragraphs. And then a third sentence where we support our idea with a real-world example. It is important to show that our thinking is based on evidence and real-world things, and that it's not just an opinion. And then the final sentence of a body paragraph should be used to explain fully your point, given the evidence and the opinion, and how it ties back to the question that we've been asked. So let's move on to the next one. From another standpoint, or alternatively, a crucial implication of international marketing is that some countries may need to give up or to surrender or to sacrifice. So alternatively or conversely, a crucial implication of international marketing is that some countries will necessarily need to sacrifice their language, cultures, and values in order to adapt to the global, let's say, to the global mainstream culture. We need to be a little bit more specific and precise with our language. So if we simplify your sentences, you will find it much easier to be exact with your meaning. So here I would say, sorry, here, I would say I would go into this sentence with, more specifically, a necessary consequence of globalization is the homogenization, because I like this word, the homogenization of cultures, which could be detrimental to creativity. Resultantly, the quality of human life could become dull and uninteresting through a lack of variety. Remember, we must include the reasons for the things we are saying. Viewed as a whole, or in conclusion, or to summarize, it is fair to assert that international marketing may bring substantial progress to certain countries. Good. On the basis of my observations, international marketing brings, on the basis of my observations, I would say that the drawbacks of international marketing outweigh the associated advantages. Governments should reconsider a far-reaching measure. Governments should closely regulate the process of globalization to protect culture from the threats posed by global marketing. So you have this tendency to use really fancy words and to try to impress people with your language. But what we should be doing is focusing on conveying our ideas accurately and precisely and somewhat stylishly. But in order to do that, first you need to simplify your writing and then work on conveying your ideas well. You have a very advanced language, but we need to formalize it and structure it better. So if you would like to continue receiving corrections like this, where I essentially get to sit and point out all of your mistakes, you can subscribe to our course, the link to which is on this very page you are staring at now. I do hope to be seeing some more of your work coming through soon, Addie, but until then, have a lovely day. Bye-bye for now.